You've tuned in to the Beyond Hope podcast, your access to success strategies and more to help you survive and thrive through your loved one's addiction challenges while you move onward and upward with your life. Now, here's your host, Shar Jones.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. This is Shar Jones, and I'm the host of Beyond Hope, and I'm also the mother of an addict. So I understand what it means to love someone who struggles with addiction. It has been a very long journey for me, but I have gotten to a place of hope, beyond hope, which is kind of the ironic twist to the name, that I think really hope is where the healing begins. And on the other side of hope is life and joy and love and all these things that are no longer contingent upon the recovery of our addicts. So what I'm hoping to do with this podcast is bring to you so many people that I respect and admire, experts within the industry of addiction and recovery who have so much valuable information to share with me, with you, with all of us. And in addition, we'll be bringing you some stories of hope and hopefully some laughs, maybe some tears along the way, but it's going to be all good. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to this journey with you. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. How are you? I feel like it's been a little while since I've done an episode, and I've just been doing some processing lately and had to take a step back and finally made the decision to write a book. It's taken me so long, you guys, to get here to this point. I have thought about writing this book for so long, and it seemed like the more I thought about it and the more consumed by it I got, the taller my wall became, and it became more and more difficult for me to find my words. And I finally just had to let that go. And now all things are seeming to come together, and it seems like the right time. And now that the decision is made and I'm starting to do the work, I'm very excited. I really am. Thinking about the content has brought up a lot of thoughts for me and memories. And it's kind of cool, though, to stop, kind of take a time out and be like, all right, looking back and looking at my trail, all things have been leading me to here. And I'm really excited about it. My daughter, the first time that she went to an inpatient treatment program was a little over 5 years ago. And I just remember so vividly feeling like, all I needed to do was to get her into treatment and then everything was going to be okay. I just believed that so strongly. And it just doesn't work like that. There's so many things that have to happen. There's so much healing and processing and unraveling of things that gets you to a place where you can actually make some sort of sense. Most of the time, I felt confused. I felt lost. I felt a sense of abandonment. I felt like a failure. I felt like I failed my daughter. And I didn't know what any of that meant or how it all pieced together, but I felt so hurt. There was a lot of time that I spent feeling so depressed. I mean, we're talking like a depression that was debilitating is what it was. And I didn't want to be around myself, much less anyone else. But I felt such a strong responsibility to be present and available to the people that loved me and to be a source of encouragement and inspiration for those around me. And so it was really a balancing act, right? And because while all that was going on, and my job at the time and my career choice was really to encourage and uplift others and Yet I was absolutely falling apart on the inside. And looking back now, I can just kind of see where these breadcrumbs have led me and some of the things that happened along the way that created more pain and more heartache for me and my daughter. So I'm just really, really excited to share. And I most of all just really want to thank you for being a part of this journey with me, for supporting me and encouraging me and listening and loving me and helping me love myself when I was incapable of doing that, And so I guess the reason why I'm doing this is because I know that there are other moms out there just like me who feel lost and who are isolating and turning inward and shutting down from the people that care about them. And my purpose right now is just to continue to reach out my hand to you. And if you are that mom and you are hurting and your son or daughter, your loved one is stuck in their addiction, or maybe they're clean, but they're not doing the work, whatever the situation is, if you are someone who has lost a loved one to overdose, if you are battling with addiction yourself, or if you are just struggling as a parent trying to navigate the trails of parenting and are feeling like you're having trouble finding your purpose, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you're going through, I want you to know that you're not alone and that there is hope. And if I can look back at some of the things that I've been through and the fact that I am still here, and I never thought this would have been possible, and that my daughter would be pursuing her own journey of recovery. And I'm so freaking excited, you guys. And I want to hear from you. I want to hear your stories. If you ever feel like you want to talk about what you're going through or share bits and pieces of your story, would you send me an email? I would love it. You can reach me at Shar@beyondhoperadio.com. And over the coming weeks and months, I look forward to sharing more about the book. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. So I'm very excited. And I'm excited to do more speaking, and I'm just sending you so much love wherever you're at in this journey called life. I hope that you know that you are here for a reason and that there is purpose in your being here, and that you can reclaim your life and reclaim joy in your heart. And you'll just be amazed at what can happen, truly. As always, I'm just sending you so much love, and thank you for being here. I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now. Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and for helping me to connect with other moms of addicts or loved ones who are struggling with addiction in their lives. If you have questions for me, comments, suggestions on future show content, or perhaps there's a specific topic that you would like to hear from an expert in the field, I would love to hear from you. I am also interested in sharing your voice. So if you have messages of hope or personal stories that you think would resonate with our listeners, please send me an email. You can type me out a message, or you can include an attachment to an audio clip with your voice. You can send that to Shar@beyondhoperadio.com. And with that, thank you again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to Beyond Hope. For show notes and more, head on over to beyondhoperadio.com.
A huge thank you to recoveryinnovators.com and James Healy. Thank you so much for putting up with me and for helping me to produce and launch the show. I couldn't have done it without you. You are so awesome. And to anybody else who has been considering working with James, highly recommend him. Please go over to his website and check it out, recoveryinnovators.com.